Alright guys, welcome to a new experiment that I will be doing, and I'm not sure if this is going to run besides my youth experiment or if it's going to run after it. I'm not 100% sure, but I just know, my apologies, that was my phone. My phone will be turned off now. Completely lost my train of thought. Alright, so yeah, I'm probably going to run this one after the youth experiment, or maybe one youth, one of this, one youth, one. I'll probably do that actually. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Well, let's find out. Anyways, this experiment is a Scandinavian experiment. Can Scandinavia dominate European football and world football with the international teams? That is the question. Can they do it? Also, what I might do is, well, what I've done is top four. Also, these leagues are based off the Danish league, because that was the only one that would let us start when the European competitions start, like the Europa League and the Champions League. So the Norwegian league has started. I believe the Iceland league, I believe that one has started as well. So yeah, basically the teams involved in this are Denmark, Faroe Islands, Sweden, Norway, Finland and Iceland. And I believe it's only the Denmark league that hasn't started. They all started at different times, so it was quite, irritating to get a start date. But yeah, I apologise for that. Hopefully the second season will be a lot better. What I believe I actually have forgot to do is do something with Denmark, which is put their reputation up and obviously, make their things a lot better so they get better youth players. That is what I have forgot to do, so I will go and do that, and I will see you once we have done the first season, and we'll see how things go. So yeah, goodbye. Yeah. Lost my mouse for a second there, so obviously yeah, we'll do that. I'm not sure how long it'll be, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part of part 1. Guys, I'm back. So I've altered the youth things, like the stats you do to make sure the countries, Jesus, I couldn't pronounce that. The countries got better youth players, so I've made that better. And just gotta skip through this because it irritates me when I see things in the... Right, there we go. So, Denmark. Let's look in Denmark first. Right, well, let's have a look at the nations, how they're doing. Right, well, actually, it's the World Cup at the moment, and Denmark are second. Dahlberg. He seems new. He's not though. So let's just check something out. Is there any other Scandinavian teams? I don't think there is. Quick little swish through. No, right, okay. So we'll look at Denmark. National teams. Now let's just take a look at the under-19s. Obviously we can't see much, but from what we can see, they seem to be decent players. Hold on, that guy looked about 12. He's 19. Oh well. Right, so anyways. Right, I haven't put money into them. Let's see how the Danish league finished. Confusion. Now, how does this work? So that... Right, we gave money to these. Basically, the 4 teams that we gave money to finished 4th top. Really. Let's see. Alright, so it looks like Brøndby Brøndby finished in the... Well, Brøndby got the European place. I think I have no idea, to be honest. Right, the top 6 go into a championship. Right, there we go. And then the 4 teams we gave money to. Is that Solomon? How he went there. So, let's just first take a look at... We'll go in order, because I've got them all wrote down, so it doesn't confuse us. Transfers. History. So yeah, they've got rid of quite a bit. And wow, they've... Now, there's one player that stands out here. What? Yeah, I would have thought he would have dominated the Denmark League. Wow. Wow. Jeez. So, yeah. Now let's look at Brøndby. Let's see who they've brought in. Transfers, transfer history. Right, well they've spent 197 million, less than Copenhagen. I don't know how to pronounce them. But yeah, who's their most expensive? Idrissa Gueye. So, yeah, they brought him in. Badstuber, Stindl, Nzonzi, Rondon, Darmian, Sacco, Sau, Simunovic, Eriula, Morgeman, Spendhofer, Pedersen, Bowman, Com, and Fuentes. And they got rid of quite a few players. Quite a bit. So, yeah. Brought in quite a few. And now let's look at AAB. Or Alberg Budspill Club. Who have they brought in? So they've spent 52 million. Nowhere near as much as anyone else. But who's this guy? I think they've brought in players for the future. So I think they've done. Yeah. That's what I think they've done. So now we go and where are they gone? Who we're looking for now? We look at this team who won the league. Let's see who they brought in. 276 million. Wow. They got rid of so many players on loan. That was anyway. So yeah, Perisic, Truppe, Son, Mura. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ilaremendi, Luan, Lemos, Piatti, Elneny, Barco, Maroni, Sane, Hamid, and Appelt. So yeah, they brought in quite a bit. Now let's go to Faroe Islands and see how they are. How are they doing? Obviously that hasn't started yet. History. Not history. Why am I going on history? What am I doing? HB. I know I didn't give money to them. So Faroe Islands. Where are KI? Well, they didn't perform very well. I know their season isn't actually finished. Is my window? What? Okay. My window is not open yet. There is a draft coming in. Makes sense. Last season, how did it go? NSI won the league. See who they brought in. They didn't actually bring in anyone. Oh well. They only spent 145k. Let's just... Okay, I did give them money. But where did it go? Have they got... Curiosity has got to me that they've got some insane players. No, they don't. Right. KI. Let's look at KI. Let's see how they did. Obviously they've got the money still. Let's see, transfers history. Now they didn't bring anyone in either. They didn't bring anyone in last season. So Vikinger. Let's have a look at what they have the money. Yep. Oops, history. These have spent a little bit. And not massive amounts, but they've spent a bit. Alright, I'm happy with that. They spent some money. And B36. There they are, they're 6th. Transfers. History. Now they did not spend much either. 51k. Wow. So I'm gonna find out when the transfer window for this is. Rules. Is that like a transfer window? Transfer window. So it's the 8th of January to the 15th of March. And the 15th of June to the 12th of July. Oh, okay. Is there any like... There isn't any like international things, is there? I may be missing something. Anyways, so they're the 4 teams from Faroe Islands. For some reason Faroe Islands haven't spent anything. So let's go look at Sweden. Who did I not give money to? These. I'm only going on teams I didn't give money to, so that... Right, when's their transfer window? Season... Nope, that's not it. It's... Apologies if this like episode is incredibly long. These episodes are going to be incredibly long. I apologise for that, but there's nothing I can really do. Transfer window 15th of November to the 31st of March and the 15th of July to the 11th of August. Right. Now let's look at last season. So last season we gave money to Malmo, Elfsborg, AIK and Gothenburg. So Gothenburg won the league. Let's have a look at how they did. They brought in 29.5 million. Not bad. I mean, there's no one that I really know, but 2017. Okay, they spent 93 million that year. They brought in Lafont, right? They brought in Luke Jidong Wong. Is he still playing? Jesus, he's still playing. What? So yeah, they brought in Lucas. This guy, never heard of him. Never heard of him. I feel like I should have heard of him, but I've never heard of him. I'm sorry. They also sent out a lot of people. Sent out more people than they brought in. That's worrying, I suppose. Right. So I've got Gothenburg done. AIK. So AIK finished 4th, just off European football. History transfers. Yeah, transfer history. So yeah, this season, well, last season, brought in 4 players. I'm guessing just youth, maybe. Yeah, 20. Actually 29, 21. Yeah, so 3 out of 4 players were youth. I basically count anyone under 24 as youth, really, like as a future prospect. And this season they spent 59 million. They brought in Yangel Herrera. Never heard of him. Probably because he's from Venezuela and he's not actually at Man City in real life. That's probably why I've never heard of him. But yeah guys, I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Just need to make a quick phone. I'm back, sorry about that. So I'm probably going to make this into another, like, the other 3 countries, Norway, Finland and Iceland will probably be another episode. But yeah, because I've realised this is probably going to take a long time to go through. Now we go on to Elfsborg. So IF Elfsborg, they finished in the Europa League spots. So they're playing in Europe next year. Transfer history. Why? Lamine Coney. Why? So last season they spent 24 million. Some alright signings, you know. Never heard of any of them, but apparently some alright signings. And yeah, they brought in Van Dijk as well. 98 million for Van Dijk. Are you serious? Ramadan Sobhi, 38.5 million for him. Raphael. Max Cruz, he doesn't seem too bad, but I mean he's 30, so you know. I mean, how's Van Dijk been? Did he get any? It doesn't show clean sheets. So now we go on to Malmo. Where did Malmo? Wow, fourth bottom. Jeez, what happened to Malmo? They spent 47.5 million. They brought in some decent signings. Well, that was this season. Last season, I mean, they still brought in some decent signings. They spent 69 million last season, 47.5 this season. I don't get it why they have. Like, how did Musonda do last season? Six games played. He played 6 games. Wow. So yeah, should have played a lot better. You know, Malmo were the disappointing teams really. How they're doing this season? They're the third top this season. 30 teams. Oh, Gothenburg and AIK even are suffering. So yeah, this is the end of the first part-ish. There'll obviously be a second part where I will go through Norway, Finland and Iceland, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy that, and I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.